ANC Deputy President David Mbuza is leading campaigning for the elections in the Peter Mokaba region in Polokwane today. The trial is part of the ruling party's activities ahead of the November 1st local government elections. They have in the past in Limpopo maintained a firm lead, in fact, ahead of the political parties there, the opposition at least. Pelane Phakgadi is our reporter in Polokwane. Pelane, what has the Deputy President gone to promise to those communities there? He did say that Limpopo is the home of the ANC, didn't he?
Definitely, and he was just saying that as far as he's concerned, there are many people who want to unseat the African National Congress, but he will match them pound by pound. And here in the Peter Mokaba region, he says that the African National Congress is still a stronghold and is still a preferred party and would come through to win come the November the 1st polls. But I think one of the other issues that he has to be speaking very much cognizant at the back of his mind is that the economic freedom fighters in 2016 obtained about 42% here at Ward 25 where we are currently. 42% of the votes as to compared to the African National Congress that got 49. So there was that movement that they now need to deal with. And at the time, the EFF was contesting elections for the first time. We did speak to the secretary of the EFF yesterday, George Rapela, who told us that they were moving quite steadily to try and stronghold some of the wards that they believe they could be able to win. I'm just going to ask Katlego to pen just a little bit to my right. These are the kind of challenges the people of Capricorn district here in Mankweng are complaining about, where there's just no water, no sanitation whatsoever, and if there is water, it is just, look at that, quite waste that people really have to look at on a daily basis. The Deputy President's convoy passed just here, and they were promising the people here that these are some of the things that they will deal with the new Polokwane city mayor, that is John Mbe, who was elected about 2 weeks ago after Thembing Kadimeng moved to be Deputy Minister of the Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, deputizing Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma. So this is some of the challenges, Temegile, that the Deputy President says he will have to deal with them rapidly. And all he says he was asking is for the locals here to really bring about that power in the ballot, renew the mandate, and give the African National Congress a decisive victory once more. So 26% of the people in this particular area, and very little, I can say about 24,000 rand a year. So there is quite a number of issues around unemployment and poverty that they also have to deal with. They promise people to build houses, they promise to deal with the roads here, and all they say, vote ANC, they say. And of course, that will only be decided upon come the November the 1st elections. The EFF is canvassing, the Democratic Alliance is canvassing, and as well as other individual people here canvassing for seats in the city of Polokwane.
But Pelane, why are people in communities such as the one where you are continuing to vote ANC, as at least they did in the last local government elections in 2016, when, as you've just shown us, they live with filth spread right across their doorsteps, really? Unemployment is at shocking levels. You've got roads that are still not tarred after years of promises.
Definitely. I cannot say people keep on voting ANC with confidence. Let me tell you why. In 2016, again, out of the 24,000 people who live in this particular ward of Ward 25, only about 6,000 of them had gone to vote. And out of the 6,000 who voted, just above 2,000 of them voted ANC. So in that regard, there is now that question about low voter turnout. People are not motivated to vote. People don't register to vote. And that is, I think, one of the factors that we really need to be talking about quite profusely. And the people in general that are here, they say they will not be voting simply because they have not been able to see any kind of change since 1994. They were born in the rural areas. I mean, if you meet a 28 or 27-year-old who was born in 1994, they were born here in Mankweng Unit C. They grew up here, and today they are almost 30, and it is still the same situation. No water and no sanitation, and this is just literally about 30 or so kilometers from the city of Polokwane. That is looking to be see a metro in the next few years. Really have been canvassing that particular stance that it become a metro so that it can get a bigger budget, hopefully even to deal with such issues. We were talking to John Mbe, the new mayor, and he was a district mayor for about 5 years since 2016, and he said that the challenges here he's aware of, and all that he needs is more time to deal with them. But of course, until when? It is really the question. So the voter turnout, Tembi, I think it is one thing that is very much critical, and it should be a conversation.
Pelane, thank you very much for that update. Pelane Phakgadi reporting from the Peter Mokaba region in Polokwane, Limpopo. Thank you.